We always come up with interesting questions, and here is another one. Our target in this question is just to find the area of the shaded portion in this figure below. Now, looking at this figure, you will find a big circle that is not completely formed and a small circle that is not completely formed. To give us a good idea, let us draw something like this here. Let us cover up this portion. Now you can see the 3/4 of a big circle because 1/4 or a quarter of the circle has been cut out. And you can also see the 3/4 of a small circle. So if we can find the area of the 3/4 of the big circle and subtract the area of the 3/4 of the small circle from it, we are definitely going to get the area of the shaded portion. So that is what we're going to do in this question. Of course, to find the area of a circle, we need the radius of the circle. The question provided us with the diameter of the bigger circle or the diameter of the big circle to be 28. What it means is that the radius of the big circle, let's call it uppercase letter R, will be half of the diameter. Half of 28 is 14 centimeter. So the radius of the big circle is 14 centimeter. Now we need to know the radius of the small circle, which is just from this point to this point, or you can say from this point to this point. If this length is 9 centimeter and we know the radius of the big circle is 14, it means what is left will be the radius of the small circle, and that will be 14 minus 9. So the radius of small circle, lowercase letter r, will be equal to 14 minus 9, and that is 5 centimeter. Now we know the radius of the big circle and the radius of the small circle. We can go ahead to find the 3/4 of their area and do the subtraction. So the area of the shaded portion is equal to the 3/4 of the area of the big circle minus 3/4 of the area of the small circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared, right? So if we put the value, that formula here and here, we are going to have that the area of the shaded portion will be equal to 3/4 of pi r squared. Because this is the uppercase letter r, this would be the area of the small circle, minus pi r squared. Lowercase letter r for this is for the big circle, and this is for the small circle. I have factorized the 3/4 out because it's common to both sides, right? We can also factorize pi out of this right hand side because it's common. So if we factorize pi out and put the values of r, we have area equals 0.75 pi, because 3/4 is 0.75. I factorize pi out, so we have 0.75 pi, and what we are left with is the radius of the big circle squared minus the radius of the small circle squared. Putting the values of the radius, we have 0.75 pi into 14 squared minus 5 squared. 14 and 5. 14 squared minus 5 squared will give us 171. So we have 0.75 pi times 171. I'm going to leave my answer in terms of pi because we know the value of pi, so we can always put it if we want the figures completely for this solution. 0.75 times 171 will give us 128.25. In terms of pi, that becomes the area of the shaded portion. So the answer is 128.25 pi centimeter squared. This is the answer to the question, and it's very, very interesting and simple. If you get what I've done, then you can try this. Let's move to the next page. This is another simple question. The center of this circle is O. Your target is to find the area of the shaded portion. Please put your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Keep supporting Knowledge Base by sharing our content and also liking them. Most importantly, drop your comments in the comments section. Thank you once again for watching. See you in our next video.